So what we're going to do on the count of 3, I want you to yell a primal scream with me to get the inside out. Can you do that with me? You promise? Don't leave the person next to you hanging. Don't be like, and they're like, oh, you didn't scream with me. Don't be that person. Are you with me? We're going to do it on the count of 3. You're going to yell. You ready for this? Do you believe in yourselves? Okay, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I'm looking for a clean slate to make my escape from a world drowning in suffering. And yet we all try to catch a wave and across the ocean of despair surf, but the bird ain't fool. She knows the difference between green grass and green turf. Unlike the way, we don't realize the way we're willing to slowly die inside because we get a paycheck every 2 weeks that makes our knees feel weak every time our brain hits its peak and screams, our future looks bleak if one more time I have to clock into this death trap. It's like cheese for a rat, where our only reward is completion, not freedom. But I'm telling you, I'm thankful I'm in a maze. That way I have an excuse for putting my brain in a haze and slowly killing myself due to my own unhealthy ways. I'm telling you, rationalization helps me sleep at night too. You see, my shoes come from child slavery. My gas comes from the complete destruction of the cradle of civilization. Without hesitation, I pick the cheap bananas over fair trade, knowing full well that Chiquita executes its business plan by executing any South Americans brave enough to take a stand. Plus, let's keep it real. I'm white, I'm male, I'm heterosexual, and to top it all off, my name is Tom. But yo, this is not just about the fact that whether you criticize, minimize, or deny white privilege, you still get it. Nor the fact that skin bleaching creams are sold all around the world. And I hate to spoil our fun, but I've begun to realize the only way Americans are going to begin to care about the lives of the children being massacred in places like Kenya, Nigeria, Syria, or Burma is when their wounds begin to bleed oil. You see, there's hope. But let me tell you a story. I once saw the northern lights and realized that all colors really stem from the same origin. Sort of like we all originate from the same Ethiopian womb. Sort of like Allahu Akbar. Sort of like the concentration of a bear in hibernation. For she knows that time, it is not muddy, nor is it a waste of time to rest and reflect while we genuflect to idols forced upon us with whips and chains. And yet I know that our ancestors have hidden the truth deep inside our DNA and brains. So I pray for the day when we resurrect the fire inside. All the while, youth strive for glory in ways that leave us all shocked. I hear people claim, well, all kids care about today is lock, glock, shop, and hip-hop. Elders acting like our youth come from Mars or something. Capitalist America shocked that youth seek the fast and easy way. Even they claim, well, all kids want today is power, fame, and fast cash. Well, kersplash. I send stones through their pools and the ripples of consciousness for what they see as themselves shattered into a million pieces. Money and power by any means necessary is the ultimate American value. So I guess our youth are listening better than we thought, you see. That's all. But that is not all. For I can tell you, we can either end Babylon or Babylon's going to end us. We can either have justice and live in peace or be without justice and live in pieces. You see, this can either be the end of my poem or simply the opportunity for another to begin. Thank you. Peace.